Thank you very much, and I appreciate the time. Many of you already know that I have real concerns with the online technology curriculum CSCOPE, and the more that I dig into it, the groups that I work with dig into it, the more concern there is of this curriculum. One of the things that has come out clearly is that in the results of STAR testing, districts that use CSCOPE and have been using CSCOPE over the last 6 years, the results are not good. I had a meeting at Region 11 and talked to Dr. Stillman and talked to the CSCOPE representatives. And it's very interesting because they wanted to show me curriculum and talk about the curriculum. And I just want to give you this bit of information. And this is what I told Dr. Stillman and when I talked to the CSCOPE consultants. I believe, and there's people all across the state who believe that this is much bigger than us, it's much bigger than our district. And a friend of mine, Brandon Darby, tells the story of how they organize people to achieve an outcome. And he tells the story of when the far left was going to bomb the Republican National Convention. And they organized in 3 groups: the green group, the yellow group, and the red group. The green group were just good, everyday Democrats who would show up at a Republican convention and hold signs and protest. And they were organized to do that and just create a little chaos. They didn't know any more than they just didn't appreciate what was going on. Then you have the yellow group. Those are people that are a little more radical, they're a little more in the know, and they're the ones who were organized to actually lock arms with PVC pipe and hold the police back. Then you have the red group. The red group are the far radicals, the people that were organizing this, and they're the ones that would throw the Molotov cocktail or whatever. Here's the point. I believe, and there's many others like me who believe that they're organizing in that manner. I told Dr. Stillman, I said, I know you're a good guy. I don't think you're trying to teach my children communism or trying to put forth an agenda, but I think you're green. I think you're one of those green people who is being used. And it's interesting because there was a curriculum writer in that meeting, and I was asking about Linda Darling Hammond and if she wrote CSCOPE. And she told me, no, she didn't write it. But the writers of CSCOPE use her philosophy of education. And so I'll close with this. Please, there's a agenda item, and I'm not sure what it's for, but it's to fund, if you're going to approve funding the SEC. And there's a line item in there for management information system software and support services. I do not know if that's CSCOPE, but if it is, I implore you not to vote to fund that, because it is dangerous and all of our children are at risk. And I don't think that anyone in this room is trying to intentionally hurt our children, but I think that there could be some people who are green. And the developers of this philosophy of education have a failure record. They've started charter schools and tested this in New York. They were shut down because the kids couldn't read or write. So I ask you to please take this serious and just know that it's getting bigger and bigger in the state of Texas. Thank you.